Yes, 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 yes. Hello there, my wig friends and lovers. I am Nikki and welcome back to my channel. I am so very happy you are here to watch this wig review video that I'm bringing to you today. Of course, it's this girl right here I'm wearing that I'm going to be talking all about. I try to let you know all of the important deets so you can decide if it's the right wig for you or not. I try not to leave out anything important. However, if there's something you would like to know that I don't cover, don't worry about it. Let me know in the comments and I will definitely address it to you. And also, I want you to utilize those comments. Today is no exception. I want to hear from you. So down there, please give me your respectful feedback. Also, if there's a wig you'd like me to review, guess what? I take requests. I can't make any guarantees that I will be able to review it, but I will look into it, and as I say, fingers crossed, I'll be able to make it work. And also check out my Poshmark closet if you haven't done so yet already. I have a lot of wigs for sale in there. I'm going to be adding a bunch more to it very soon. So make sure you keep an eye on it. The link to my closet is in the description box. All right, and this is YouTube after all. I mean, we subscribe to channels here on YouTube. So I'm going to ask you, have you yet subscribed? I don't know what on earth you're waiting for. This is the place to be if you want to know about the new drops, the oldies but goodies, and all the ones that are in between. So click that button down below. Be sure to also click the little bell because I don't have a schedule and I never really know when I'm going to throw an upload at you. So don't wait to miss out on any of it. And make sure you also watch this video all the way through because I don't want you to miss out on anything I have to say about her. All right, so that's my opening spiel. I know it's a long one, but I always incorporate makeup with my videos as well. So in case you're new, I always show you what I'm wearing from eyeshadow look. So today I am wearing the Coffee Shop palette from Juvia's Place. This is this here. I love this neutral palette. I love it, love it, love it. And then I am also loving this palette that I'm wearing. It's the Angles of Illumination Volume 3 from Beauty Bar LLC. I mean, look at that. These are all shimmers, by the way, and duochromes and everything. I mean, they're stunning, really stunning. All right, so now for the wig. Dun, dun, dun. I will be showing you the inside cap construction. I'll be showing you the stock card. But today I have a wig from Bobbi Boss, and she is in the style Paisley. She is a 13x4 HD lace front from the Glueless Lace Wig Collection. I have her in the color HL613 wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, HL613/627. I almost forgot what color I had her in. But yeah, that's the color I got her in. And of course, she is available in several other colors, some great color selections. And it just says on here that she has natural baby hairs, pre-plucked hair. She has the MetaFresh cap, and I believe she has the Flex Fit cap. Yep, Flex Fit cap as well. So as you see with that inside cap construction, I do stretch it for you so you can see the stretchability she has. She is heat safe to some degree, and I picked her up from hairsofly for $37.99. So again, what do you guys think? Now it's time to know what I think. And I'm going to be flat up honest with you. That's how I roll. I always want to give you honesty. At first, I was like, oh, I don't like this wig. And then I was like, ooh, I really like this wig. So this is why I don't go off of first impressions, because I wear the wig for a little while before I film the review, so that way I can make sure that things are going as they should, because opinions can change. For, you know, for example, you put it on, you love it, and then all of a sudden it starts to shed like crazy as the day goes on. Yeah. That's important to know about. So that's why I do it the way that I do it, and I'm glad I do it that way because I am in love with this wig now. I am so in love with this wig. Now, I'll be honest, she has a couple cons here and there, but a lot of pros. But first of all, she's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Now, the reason why at first I didn't like her is because I thought this was a little too frizzy and messy down here. But once I brushed her out, now normally I use my fingers, but I used a brush on her instead, and that made it look a whole lot better. So, I think for her, a brush is a little bit better than your fingers, just in my opinion, which is kind of ironic because I usually never use a brush on wavy and curly units, but hey, sometimes you gotta. But I love the color. It's a color I have reviewed before, so let's get into it. HL613 is 627 because you have a little bit of that 613. I like it right here where you can see it. It's blended in really nicely and professionally. And then you have the 627. It just, oh gosh, this color. It's one of my favorites from Bobbi Boss. That's why I get it quite often. But I think it's a very complimentary color. Again, it looks professional, which is very important because you want to look like you spent a lot of money at the salon when you're wearing a wig. So that's what she's serving. Very, very beautiful luster, which is what I would expect. How she feels, she's feeling really soft. I feel a little tiny bit of coarseness in there. I'm sorry, silkiness. I feel some coarseness. Maybe a little bit more coarse than silky, but it still is a good balance between the two. So she's feeling like realistic hair. And she's definitely, in my opinion, multicultural. So she will work out for you regardless of your race or ethnicity. The curls on her, or I should say waves, they really are waves, are just stunning. Really stunning. Like I said, at first I thought she was a little too frizzy, but not the case now. It's just really nice and beautiful and flowing, just very large waves going on. And then just, what else can I say? It's just beautiful. It's just really beautiful how it cascades down. And her overall length, I'm gonna probably say is 24 inches because I'm 5'5", and as you can see, she's like right at the boobs. So that's probably around 24, maybe 22 inches at the least. But it's a really good length for this style. She has layers happening, of course. Now keep in mind, she's a 13x4, and as you can see on the stock photo, they did a side part. They did a side part on the back picture as well. She looks gorgeous that way, but I think this, with this layer, down the center is the way to go. First of all, I like center parts myself better than side parts. So I already knew I wanted to do a center part, but I'm so happy that I did. I just think that this layer, just the way that it flows, so beautiful. So beautiful. It just frames the face really nice. So I do like that about her. Density wise, I think is absolutely perfect. It is the right density you would expect. You know, normally I do like a little bit of bounce test, but look at this body. She's got body. She has a good amount of volume. It's not too overwhelming. So I would say this is beautiful hair for, yes, date night, of course, maybe even girls' night out. Formal wear, definitely, but I would say that there's other wigs out there that are more formal than she is. So I think that she's great for pretty much a lot of situations, special occasions, holidays, you name it. Me, I'm just gonna wear her to my meeting tonight. That's just me. I like to wear the wig all day. I mean, after all, I did pay for it, right? So I might as well get my money's worth and look good about it. So she's definitely making me feel like I look good. So I'm liking that. And then let me show you what she looks like from the side and the back. It's like I don't want to mess this all up, but here we go. Of course, down the back, I think she's really pretty, but I prefer to wear her to the front. So I'm just gonna pull it all back. Again, I just want to make sure that I have it looking right. I think I have a little bit more on this side, but that's all right. So again, I think she's better off being brushed because with the fingers, she does tangle quite a bit. So that is one con about her, is she is a tangler, unfortunately. However, in her defense, she pretty much just stays in place for the most part. So you don't really have to worry about her too much. If you do part her down the center, I guess the only thing you have to worry about is, you know, like this flopping just a little bit or something, but I kind of like it like that. It just looks really pretty. Gives her a little bit extra volume up on the top that way, but that's just a personal preference. But yeah, she does tangle quite a bit, so be cautious of that. So you might not get too much wear out of her, unfortunately, especially with her being so beautiful. She's one I would want to wear a lot. So just again, be extra cautious of that. And I highly recommend a brush or a wide tooth comb. I think using your fingers is going to cause more tangling and make her more damaged quickly. Shedding though, thankfully there's not really much of that happening, so I would say nothing excessive. Again, part her however you want, but we're going to take a look at this lace. So lace is really good. It's very transparent, so of course it's no surprise. You can see a little bit of my wig cap. That's something I'm used to, but it was pretty easy to blend with some powder. Of course, she's laying very, very flat, so that makes it easier and makes it look more realistic. She does have some pre-plucking going on too, not a whole lot, but this is looking really good right in here, especially since this is kind of lifted up a bit. You can see it rather than, you know, being down like this. Now, of course, you could take some heat and make it down a little bit more, but I like it like this, so that's why I left it. I just took a little bit of heat, you know, to the crown, which is what I normally do, just to help mold it to the shape of my head and bring down any major humps that are happening. And she did have a pretty big hump happening, so I took care of that. But again, it's pre-plucked a little bit here, so I am liking that. Now this is where I do have another con with her. It says here, glueless lace wig, right? Well, she lifts up quite a bit, especially over on this side. So I'll just show you there. Now, of course, most wigs do have some lift up. I'm not saying that that's not to be expected, but here, look. It's much more over on this side. See, if I just lightly kind of just pull her off like this to fix her, you know, like pull it out of my face, you're going to have that major lift up. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I think they could have done a little bit better. I might glue her down. I might not. I just wanted to leave it as is for now so you could see. But let's get a closer look at these edges here. So here's where she has some pre-plucking, not any down here. So you can see, because see what I mean? It just keeps flopping up. Stay. All right, so it's thicker. Does come around the ear here. I mean, I'll be honest, that part is very annoying, really annoying. And I do not like to glue wigs down, so that's why I said I might or I might not. I don't know, but I think they could have done a little bit better with that, especially considering she's from the Glueless Lace Wig collection. But thankfully, how I have her right now is it's out of sight, out of mind. I just have to be really careful if I do, you know, pull the hair in any direction, you know, away from my face, especially on the side over here. But otherwise, she does come right above each ear pretty well, maybe a little further down on this side. At least for comfort wise, I can feel it more over here, I should say. But she is overall comfortable. She's definitely larger head friendly. I love the flex fit caps. I think that they make it so much easier and more comfortable, especially if you do need a larger head friendly unit. She's going to come through for you in that area. But overall, like I said, she grew on me. I'm so glad that I didn't go off my first impression. I'm glad I brushed her out. I'm really loving this wig. Bobbi Boss has a winner on their hands with Miss Paisley. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Of course, I'm giving her thumbs up. Yes, 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 yes. I'm highly recommending this unit, guys. I mean, aside from that, I love this wig. I can deal with a little bit of tangling she has. I'm just going to be extra cautious. So, yeah, that's how I feel about her. But you know, I want to know how you feel. So don't forget to tell me down in the comments. Let me know if you already do have her. And please be sure to let me know if you decide to pick her up after watching this review. I always want to know that. But otherwise, I have nothing more on her. Thank you so very much for watching, though. I always appreciate it. And I guess I'll just catch you next time in my next video. So until next time, bye-bye.